Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D, baby, somewhere up there. But let's do a 360. I don't know the name of this place. Actually, it's right over there. Let me do a 360 so you have an idea where we are. We're in the center, the city center, but it says Americano Central Commercial Shopping Center, and I don't think it's open. I mean, it looks pretty empty, so nobody's in there. But my friend, welcome to the Gazillionaires Club. In the previous video, I've said I have all of the problem to the solution. I'm not a doom and gloomer, even though I am. Sometimes I am, because you have to recognize what is going on in society before you can make a change. And the simple reason is everyone, okay, not everyone, the majority of the time, like 99.99%, like a condom. What? We don't make a change unless something drastic happens in our lives. And like, if you are working the 9 to 5, you live in paycheck to paycheck, and you party on the weekend, most of the stuff that I've said, you probably don't care, because you probably think you have a good life. Why do I need to change? Why do I need to be healthy? If food were poison, why would it be on the market? Why would the FDA approve it? If medicine is making people sick or create return customers, why would that be legal? If our monetary system is so messed up, why would the government let it? If our education system, give it a minute. But if traffic here, you can see traffic. So there's an ambulance over there. It's not as bad as Seattle. I mean, but there's still traffic. I'm glad I'm not driving. I save a bunch of money on car insurance. You dirty peasant. But like I said, for me, when I found out that everything was upside down, like what I was taught in school when I was little, my belief system, everything was kind of like bizarre to me. Like I was like, how could it happen? And then the fact that I was like working 9 to 5 and partying on the weekend, I know, right? I've been there. And it just kind of hits you. It kind of hits you like, you're like, how come everyone is doing the same thing? Go to school, get a job, get a degree, get a degree first, then get a job, have a family, buy a house, settle down, and then you live till you're 65 or 67, you retire, you take a bunch of pills. I mean, most of the people that retire are, most of the people that retired ended up with diabetes, heart, high blood pressure, obesity, cancer, very common, right? I probably should let it go, the harder that I try to justify. And then at some point, you have to ask yourself, do I want to live that life? Do I want to work for other people and be just like the majority of people? Or am I going to live with a purpose? If you see something is wrong with society, start changing within yourselves. And on my channel, the first thing that I always promote this, okay, is you gotta recognize your liabilities, which is money that's taken out of your pocket, and asset, are something that is bringing money, bringing income, on a like cash flow, right? Like a business, rental properties would be like, if it's create like cash flow, that would be assets. Cryptocurrency is different. Gold is different. It's a store of value. But then again, you gotta, if you spend more than what you make, which I've been doing my whole life, that's why I'm so like, I'm so loud about it. I keep repeating it, because, if we spend more than what we make, then no matter how much we make, it's never going to be enough, right? I'm a baller. What can I say? And then the second thing is like health. Like you gotta stay healthy. And in order to stay healthy, simply working out and have the right kind of diet. And what I mean by having the right kind of diet, my friend, is know what you put in your body. And it's so simple. The next time when you go to the store, whatever you buy on the shelf, read the ingredients. Stick with natural, whole foods, okay? There should not be that many ingredients in foods. And like, for me, I choose to become a vegetarian. I'm not pursuing the vegan diet like I mentioned in the previous video. However, I'm sticking with my vegetarian diet simply because everything is energy. And when I look into the eyes of an animal, I see a soul. And if I cannot kill an animal, then I cannot eat it. For me, it's that simple, and trust me, my whole life, I've been a meat eater. My parents, when I was little, they tried to scare me like, you better get some veggies in you or you're going to die early. I was like, I don't want to die, but I don't want to eat veggies either. So, man, I was hard-headed. For me, it was like beef, chicken, rarely pork, but I ate it. But at this point in my life, I feel like, that's me. I'm happy with my vegetarian diet because when I look at an animal, I see a soul. The next time, you should try it, my friend. So health is out of the way. Liabilities, assets, health. Now, you have to understand what is money. Everything revolves around money. If you don't understand our monetary system and you are just working for a paycheck, spending, go partying on the weekend, you probably don't care what inflation is. A shot at the club used to be like $4 or $5, then it went to $7. Now it's probably like $9. And you probably don't care. You're like, oh, I make the money. I always have my job. It doesn't really matter. Dumb bitch! Wake up call. You gotta understand what is money and who is doing what to the money, who is controlling the money. And that's why, and there are a couple of channels that I follow. I always provide the information as well, okay? I don't just give you the problem. If you really want to understand what money is, like, the Rich Dad channel, Robert Kiyosaki, Lynette Zhang is another one. And I'm giving you all the go bugs. The reason why is because they were the one that understood the monetary system. They spoke out, and then we'll get to cryptocurrencies in a little bit. Peter Schiff, Mike Maloney. There are tons of people out there, but those are just some of the people that I followed. And then with the cryptocurrencies, you gotta understand why Bitcoin was created. And as of right now, Coin Bureau, that's who I follow to understand the crypto space. And then Crypto Tips, Heidi and Toby, and then Anthony Pompliano, and they're all on YouTube, okay? And then once you understand money, you gotta, understand not just what's going on in your country, but what's happening on a global scale, like geopolitically, right? And some of the channels that I follow are, just like they're just podcasts. But as of right now, I've listened to Jordan Peterson, Valuetainment short clips. Oh, with the cryptocurrency space, let me rewind that a little bit. Uh, Box mining, and then Chico cryptos, and then digital asset news. Okay, Dan, he's giving out free courses, free education. So if you really, really, truly want to understand crypto, those are a bunch of channels that you can get your hand on and start studying. You got to upgrade here, upgrade the body, upgrade here before you can take any action. And then on the geopolitical aspect, like what's really going on, like, with social media, with the mainstream media, with the censoring, with like authoritarian, what's happening in Canada. And I know it's a lot to intake, but to summarize it, like once you have all of that down, then only you, my friend, can make the decision for yourself, understand what is your superpower, because I can only show you the way. You have to walk you have to walk the way, you have to find your superpower, and then from there, what are you going to deliver for society, for humanity? What kind of value are you bringing to the table? That's how you make money. This message has been approved by the Cum Squad and these nuts. It's like having money is great, but being healthy is better. Actually, it's the other way around. No, they're okay. So, but you gotta stay healthy, okay? So that is it. Like most of these solutions is already within you, but you have to recognize what is it that you want to change within you. Because I can talk all I want, but if you don't feel like there is a necessary to change, nobody can make you. And the reason why I do what I do is because I found my purpose, and I'm currently working on myself. I'm documenting my journey so that you and other people can see what I'm going through, and how I'm making the shift from, just a party on the weekend, 9 to 5 kind of guy, being broke, where I am today, traveling, able to make content. It's because I put in the time to study, I put in the time to invest, and I work my butt off, and it's fine. I am not there to the point where I can just like retire. I still gotta work, but at least right now I work on my own terms, okay? So my friend, follow me, and don't just watch my content, connect with me. Use the hashtag Gazillionaires Club. Make a video, because if I can see you on video, then I know if you are legit or not, and then we can hold each other accountable if we are not living up to the standard, or if we're not living, if we're not living to what we're saying, okay? So that's how you build relationships. And one day I would love for you to come to the Gazillionaires Club, and the people that I'm inviting, all you guys gotta do is get a plane ticket to the place, and then you guys have your own private place to stay. It's gonna be like a community, like like a private room for each individual, and it's on me, on the house. I make it rain, I make it rain. So my friend, much love wherever you are. You get going. If you want to work 9 to 5 for someone else for the rest of your life, okay, that's fine. But if you want to make an impact, if you want to leave like a good footprint behind for humanity, if you want to bring your creativity to life, then this channel is for you. I'm the kind of person that you want to connect with, my friend, because I'm not an educated, PhD kind of person, but when it comes to art, or especially just like music in general, emotion and human nature, those are the things that I'm good at. So connect with me if you're on that level, and let's get this journey going. And much love. Tada.